Hello everyone, this is Kavfire here with another stream. It is a lightning stream. I do apologize for not streaming of late. Work has been so busy. I haven't had a chance to play that much. So I figured since I have tomorrow off from work, I might as well do some late night streaming. I did get Alchemist 290. As you can see here, that was a bit of a pain, but still worth it. Yeah. So as the title of the screen description says, we will be doing the late night. This will be a late night stream of me doing quests. So we have which one? We have a fitting tombstone. So that would be. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 quests. One of the reasons why I've waited until now to do this is I've been slowly doing dungeon tapping on high so I can get to where I am now. Will I get level 70 from this? Probably not. But I could probably get close and then be able to do like a dungeon or something and get it. Okay, a Fitting tombstone. Yasnola has glad tidings she will share with you. Kavfire, you visit me at the most opportune moment. I have tidings that you, of all people, should hear. After our last encounter, I presented our tidings on the other side of the ring to my fellow scholars. So I say the response has been terrific. In addition to a flood of officers just with my research, I've also been promised a contribution of several rare, elegant tombstones. I imagine that any summoning knowledge hidden within these relics would prove a great benefit to us. Shall we journey to Mondorma now and pay a visit to Rembros? You also probably note, that there is actually a new acceptance quest music. That is because we are in Heaven on High quest for the Summoner. Now, somebody might be asking, yeah, why did you focus on Summoner? Well, the reason I focused on the Summoner was because I have a retainer who is a Summoner. And I can't really sit them at level 50 while my other retainers that I'm leveling go up. Speaking of which, let's only two. It's about 18 minutes. But yeah. Also, I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Mine was basically very bland. Kavfire, how do you fare, my friend? As ever, we here at the St. Columbus Times remained firmly entrenched in our efforts to escape the secrets of the Alien Empire. The members of NOAA must be armed with knowledge if they are to pave the way to the future. Ah, I see you're here with the entrepreneur, Yetmola, whatever her name is. May I assume you have come here to collect your promised tombstones? I'm mostly eager to seek my scholar teeth and something new. Then allow me to feed your fever. We have encountered a number of relics, which on cursory inspection appear to have contained detailed methodology for several incarnation. Who better than you to decipher their mysteries? Leviathan, Rosmala, Shiva. With every new primal that appears, the point of a thorough survey of metrics must ever be more apparent. I wish I could summon these guys. Because I think I get one more summoner, Bahamut. And then after I get him, I get no more summons apparently. I think, according to the wiki page I looked at. Speaking of these particular deities, Kavfire, I've given you to understand that you had a hand in defeating every single one of them. Your name features quite prominently in the reports we received from the skulls Science of Seventh Dawn. And as you were present at each of their downfalls, it then follows that you was infused with these primals. Could it be possible that you now have the potential to call forth new Igai? By the 12, of course, the most trying of guard conditions have already been met. All that remains is perform the summon rituals at the location charged with the appropriate elemental energies. Master Rumbles, can you suggest any place in which the etheric balance tests heavily to either water, lightning, or ice? The signature should be adequate to serve your needs for lightning. There is alive with constant discharge of crackling energy. The steam chargers then let us perform the ethereal lightning and attempt to summon to bring Roxanne Igai into this world. And for heck of it, I might even do the. I'm tempted to, once I get done with the summoner quest, to get done do the uh do the scholar quest, because why not? Um and of course there's a fate here. But luckily this time we are actually over leveled, so I don't have to deal with it. And hello viewer, how are you doing? Let us then begin the etherics of lightning. Concentrate on shifting your etheric energy toward the desired element. I sense nothing. I do not understand. All the conditions have been failed. The summoning ritual has never failed us before. What could we been missing? Well, there is no point in us remaining here. If EA will not answer your call, we shall turn to Granada. Maybe someone else came along to seal it? You never know. Um, so yeah, I plan to probably play some Star Ocean, maybe some EDF 4, not 4, 5. Um, Also, I can't believe I did it, but during the sale of this week, I bought Mass Effect Andromeda Deluxe Edition. Now, some of you saying, "Yay! Captain never said you were going to buy it." Well, I was never going to buy it at full price, if I was going to buy it at all. Um, the problem is, I wasn't going to spend, like, I think it was like $40 or something. Let me actually look at the store page for that game. Yeah, it's normally $30 for the game. I am not gonna spend that much money on a game that I will probably only complete one or two times. Now as for the original Mass Effect, I love the original Mass Effect. The original trilogy was awesome. But this Andromeda, from what I've been told and what I've seen, is really crappy. But I will play it at a later date. Hello, Kavfire. I scanned my research notes for any hint as to why the summon failed, but there was no relevance to be found. I am forced to conclude that the cause may lie outside our current understanding of the art. Thus, I shall begin studying the tombstones we retrieve from both and hope they contain some heretofore unknown wisdom. Perhaps these new EI require a different matter of catalyst. Why dive into the mystics to continue practicing your art? You may enter a uncharted realm of summoning, and you must be prepared, body and spirit. Yes, we must. The next summoning request will be available from Yasrola upon reaching level 52. The requirements for untaxing this request can be viewed in your journal. I've already done it. That's another thing, right? I get why they did that, but it's a little annoying. Let's just cut this quest real quick. So I have the deals. I don't know. Oh, so this is like a like another ability that we have. Your Smola has new knowledge to share with you. Green Skyver, since we last met, the other sectors the Cypher and East Tombstones have occurred, occupied my every waking moment. I have made significant progress, but the cause of the virtual failure yet eludes me. I am somewhat heartened, however, by my discovery of a number of new incarnations. In fact, there's one spell which I believe you can soon master with a minimum instruction of Primary figure interruption. You are the leaders of the research effort on the summoning metrics. Yes. I am Captain Dancing Wolf of the Immortal Village. It is fortunate that I found you together. I have a question for you both. What would the Immortal plans with us, Captain? Does Uda military have some vested interest in the activities of summoners? Just one summoner, particular, madam. We seek a man by the name of Tristan. Then you do know him. I've read reports that you have been in pursuit of our former soldier, but I've always liked to combination on our intelligence. The Morphin has its own reasons for wanting Christians found. If you have any idea of his whereabouts, then I must know what you must know. He's dead. Said Christian Mash his and was ultimately consumed in fire. Are you certain he perished? Have we given you some suspect otherwise? I do not doubt your believe you tell, but has been an incident. A merchant caravan was recently attacked by a man who, by description given, closely resembles Tristan in appearance. Should we allow the crime of a former flame to go unanswered, then the integrity of the organization will be called into question. I will find him and see that justice is served. We looked on as Tristan was engulfed in flames, not remain, not even a charred corpse, and we believe some other consumed. Could he have been somehow survived that inferno? If he is alive, then we have unlawfully permitted the escape of a known pawn of the pagans. Captain Wolf, you must allow us to accompany you on your investigation. Your combined expertise in summoning arts is most welcome, Liddy. For the attack occurred on one of the roads out of Camp Drybone. Joined me at the Popper, and we can search for witnesses. You look like a guardian. Okay. Before we actually go off and, deal with that, let's go get a retainers, a new mission. Oh, no. That will, I'll just go to Camp Drybone and do that real quick. Camp Drybone. I think it's probably one of the most freaking places I've ever been. Due to the fact that I went there a lot to farm skins and whatnot. Oh no, here. Yes, sir. Kavfire, as we are now cooperating on this investigation, I see no reason not to trust you. Some of Siri, let's split up and find out what these merchants know. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm wearing level 50 gear. Yeah, that's right. I don't get new gear until 60. Okay. Yeah. Now that you mention it, they just card in the body of a merchant. Such things are hardly noteworthy around here, though. As such, I failed to take notes. One second side here. Oh, that's right. A friend of mine survived the assault. He said he even caught a glimpse of the villain witness face. Twisted face, I'm certain he would tell you more had he not left the camp the moment his injuries were bound. I think they're in the last one in this restaurant. I think it's a restaurant. It's actually more of a pub. Okay. The attack out on the road. I hear the man who did it was escaped in a robe that was black as midnight. One of if it's tempered, I should think. So we have one dimensional launch telltale. According to my inquiries, our interpreter was more likely en route to Highbridge. We have may yet catch him on the road if he is lost. Yes. While you walk, I fly. Okay, before we actually... Nope, I need to summon him. Let's also summon my... Well, that was a waste of summon token, but that's okay. I heard him uttering war cries. Are you unhurt, sir? Yes, thank you. Well, aside from the injuries I sustained from the previous encounter, I suppose first the cavern, now this, must, Saul be so eager to usher me into his halls. It is concerning the result of your cavern that we endeavor to seek you out, sir. It is odd that you can tell us of the attacker. I should be glad to see him brought to justice, though I did not see his face in any great detail, concealed as it was from the death of a black cow. I did glimpse a lock of silvery hair. By stature, I marked him as Harun stock, and by the servant as hell spawned demon in disguise. Furry serpent. Those, B word. That's the one. Where do you people find these things? The villain was in command of Ifrit Egai then, and we know the infinity attrition has for primal flame. All evidence points towards that man. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. You've been a great help to our investigation. Oh, think of another. Considered it a poor recognition for my rescue at the hands of this gallant adventurer. And of course, I must report these developments to my superiors at the halls of flame. Please join me in Udall. There is more I would discuss with you. Okay. I didn't mind going to Udall. Udall's it's actually a good city. Not my favorite. But I might do a ranking videos of, of my ranking. It's actually a website for that. Okay. I think, that should be done. So I'm gonna go to, the market real quick. No, it's not part of this game. And the faster I get these guys to 80, the better. But some of you are thinking, yeah, why 80? Why not go to 90? Well, 80 is where I would need the most help with my crafting. Sure, I can do it now, but it would take a little it's take longer. Plus, I don't want all the time and resources I spent on getting these guys up to their current level. Nope, I'm done with those. By the way, those were basically something I needed to level up my. I think it was. Uh, do, 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 do. Yes, I needed to level up my weaving because, as you can see, my weaving is at 71. So I need to get my weaving, leatherworking, up. So if I can get so before I really, a Noricolian right now, because that's just asking for too much trouble, and I don't want to deal with it right now. For reference, right? I only have 61, and just to make the basic level 50 thing is a pain in the tuki, and that's the last thing I want to deal with. Yes, I know it could be easy because I only need to gather 3 things, but you also have to consider I also have to make oh yeah, that I can buy. So I can just I think I can actually buy the flower, or is that I think that's a different type of flower. But I think I'm gonna go. Let's actually open my inventory. Not that inventory. That inventory. Let's go with ice because I need ice. Um. Now, and the reason why I'm gathering this is because I'm gonna need it later on, very later on. Done. I wish they would actually give me a more, like if I want something in particular or something. But let's go in here. Let's get that. Cause that's no use to me right now. Again, not used to me. I'll keep that because I might want it for something. Yeah, let's go back to what we were doing. Into the halls of the flame. Nope, I just need to go up there. And I might switch to Immortal Flames. At some point. Because they're the only one I don't have as a captain. And I'm thinking, yeah, why do you want to be a captain? Like, I'm hoping that sometime soon, I think that's actually nope, that's not a good might. I'm hoping sometime soon that they'll actually allow you to become, at the very least, what's the rank? At the very least, a commander. So for reference to, I'm gonna use the twin adder as a reference because that's what I'm in. That's a major. The second shipping commander is a major. First shipping commander is a colonel. Sorry, not full colonel. A lieutenant colonel. High shipping commander, I'm thinking colonel. Rear admiral serpent. Rear admiral serpent marshal would be a brigadier general. I'm doing this off of Army, Air Force, and Marine ranks. Vice Sergeant Marshal would be a Major General or a Rear Admiral upper for those people who focus on Navy. Sergeant Marshal, I'm thinking a Lieutenant General or Vice Admiral. And then Grand Sergeant Marshal would be, your 4-star general. And then, or, Admiral. And then Serpent Champion would probably be like the equivalent to the leader of each branch. Which I think I led by a 4-star. I don't know. New officials, older brother Calvin. Both soldiers in the service of the Morphone. Both soldiers were under my command. Our unit was one of many deployed in the mission to destroy the Primal Ifrit, an operation that was successful at a Saturn Cross. Those who were not incinerated were tempered with Calvin suffering later fate. As you know, a primal planet is fueled by the fates of its thralls, and the greatest mercy we grant such unfortunate is with during the thralls. Hallett Hall, certain volunteered to end the cursed existence of his own brother. Again, if it was me and my brother, and if you're watching this, BB, I'm not gonna say his name. If this actually happened to you, right, I would see it as a mercy. My little BB. That's his nickname that I have for him. So, and only he will know who I'm referring to. And I see it as a mercy and a kindness rather than a curse, honestly. I returned to Uda with Scan's blood on his blade. I watched helplessly as the guilt slowly stretched, strangled the life in his eyes. No words of comfort could reach him. When he at last quit the flames, he was a husk of the man he once was. I can't even pretend to know what I would feel after doing such an act. But maybe, depending on how much he loved his sibling. Never did I imagine his grief's maddened mind would drive him to such difficult evils. Tristan was my children. It is my responsibility to stop him. Thanks to your aid, we have mounting proof that he's still out there. When we are ready, we shall make our move. We are content to follow your lead in this, Captain Wolf, and we should certainly be fully prepared if we are to meet the Dark Summoner in battle. To that end, Kavfire, I will teach you one of the incarnate I gained from the repertoire of the Elegant Wisdom. It is a spell of a damaging magic deployed in combat of the summons of elves. Let us call upon Captain once again once we master its use. It would not us to engage while simpering over unfamiliar magics. Basically, get to the next 2 levels. Oh, finally. I'm thinking of like Goku going, ha ha ha. When I saw that. I'm sorry. I both love and hate that show. Let me take a quick second to open a can of soda. Real quick, because I'm thirsty. And I have an idea. An idea just popped in my head on what to do with my house, in my little home. Thanks to him. Um, yeah, I will. I'll probably do it. I just need to ask for. Okay. So this is the shares room timer with. Let's actually move things around a little bit. Let's put that there. Put that there. Um. Put that there and that there. So this is the single target one. That's the multi-target one. So I'm gonna put that there and then there. Uh, ba, 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 ba. Alright, now that I can access the Rune 3. I mean, Mastery upgrades Rune 2 from 2 to 3. The ancient moves the way she returns, other great expectation upon his future. Especially timing Kavfire, there has been news. Another good. Our soldier in the central Fenron has reported another attack. I looked over the notes in initial investigation. It would seem that Tristan or someone who looks very much like him has struck again. I'll have one of my men contact with details, but I suggest we head to know a mind immediately and question one of the surviving victims. That's in Central Glenron, right? Yeah. So basically, like, literally, it's right outside Old Hall. You're gonna have to be freaking crazy stupid to mount an attack on a caravan, right? Right within, I'm assuming the distance would be greater detail, so literally within like a couple hours, or maybe like an hour via chocobo. Because they don't have horses. You say I can't fly higher, but I'm flying higher now. Technically, I'm outside the boundaries. Assaulted miner. We need more questions. I spilled me tale to the last 3 different soldiers already. My work gets further and further behind every time I gotta stop and talk to you folk. And here's an idea though. How about you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours? That big lad in you there looks like you lift some good sized rocks. And what about you, Larry? You some sort of mage? We've had some trouble with the local friggin' spread our fire silver, and you're just about to get it back. That stuff's the rarest chocobo teeth, you know? Now, just a minute, sir. We don't have time for these distractions. Then maybe I don't get the time to talk to you. Not until there's a little give and with your take. Wow, this guy's got the balls. The balls on this guy. Technically, you can. I don't know how this is in Japan, but in the US, right, if you do something like this, you're. If you do that, you would generally get arrested for um, uh, impeding police police investigation. Okay. We'll also be trying out this new spell. Oh, that's good. Okay, I think the last one could be up here somewhere. Yeah, that is right there. The only thing that sucks is I can't, and my chocobo doesn't get any experience for killing these questmen. But yeah, can't get everything we want. You find this freaking flag? What about me, Fire Silver? Oh, you got the whole lot back. Much appreciated. My apologies, my study took far longer than I... Captain Wolf, is everything alright? Everything's fine. Now let's hear your story, sir. I reckon you earned it. Well, we were in the mine loading the carts with our haul for the day when this broken bulb appeared. Didn't say a word. That's just snapped his fingers and set his pet demon lighting me and the mates on fire. If we'd eager Kavfire, if we'd be so kind. Bloody hells! Aye, that's the fiend I saw. He says we fear then, and the robe-clad man, do you have any idea why he attacked you? Well, lass, there's more than silver to be had from it. On a good day, we dig up a fair share of crystals as well. That seems to be what he was after. I'm not ashamed to say that I fled for my life once folks started going up in flames, but when I went back to it at the mess cart we had the crystals in, was empty. He took them all. He's trying to summon Ifrit. Aye, every single one, and that's all I gotta say about that. Hope you catch that, the bastard. Crystals. There was a crate and crystals on the list of goods that were stolen from the caravan. He must be, have taken everything else to fulfill his intent. Our careless or simply impatient. It's time I re-examine this certain other interests that we did not think were related to this. Meet me at the Hall of the Flame and we shall discuss the matter further. I can only imagine one reason why Tristan would seek to acquire a wealth of crystals. Come, Kavfire, let us not keep Captain Wolf waiting. Oh, dog. On inspection of our incident records, paying close attention to the cargo manifests that include crystal, we attributed several recent raids to the Elegant, but the victims were, every one of them, burned to death. Not entirely impossible, considering the Legend of Infinity Fire, but not to find not a single arrow or spear wound. It is highly unlikely. Perhaps I should say aloud what we're all thinking. Judging by the sheer number of crystal balls, he must have assumed that this villain intends to call forth a primal. After my encounter with Ifrit, I learned just how devastating powerful these entities can be, and I believe that summoners with the ability to harness such power hold the potential to achieve great things. But if Tristan truly is mad enough to summon a primal, then that unthinkable act and the bloody deeds he performed in preparation for it will cause people to question the motive of all who practice the summoner's art. My study of tombstones revealed to me a tale of alteration. The summoners of Algan were revealed as heroes for their part in defeating the ancient primals. Barons slowly turned into rhetoricians as projectors intoxicated by their own power, began wielding the art of summon as a means to further their own selfish ambitions. That is not to say, of course, that all summers chose to become tyrants. Among the common people, however, it became a strongly held suspicion that those who meddled in the powers primal only fall into the embrace of evil. This blossomed into now terror, and that is when the mage hunts began. By the end of the third astral era, the last of the summoners had vanished from the stage of history. And should we allow Tristan to go forth with his plan, then we will risk a repeat of that tragedy. I will review the state of the patrols and crystal trade routes. We will catch him. Yeah, before I joined you at never mind. I was able to recover another incantation to make food useful in the coming days, wield its power wisely. So now we get the more powerful rune. Great. Rune 3. So we're now on Mad, Bloodied, and Emberclad. So that's, yeah. So we have 2 more before we get to 60. What is this ability? Okay. Okay, that's hard. There's ability that you get at level thanks to patch 6.0, which I think is the uh because of um uh because of the Endwalker. Thank you. Thanks for informing me. Before we go, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll get back to it. So I'll be right back. Hello everyone, I'm back. So, Dense Wolf is ready to our defensive. Green Kavfire, I hope you're prepared to take action. Ever since we increased our presence on the trade route, our Black Road land has ceased its attack. Now it's our turn to go on the offensive. With the blessings and superiors, I have arranged for likely guarded officials, which we will lure. Excuse me, we will lure Tristan into an ambush. I want you there when we bring the trap. I've already sent word to Stroa, and she will meet us in Camp Blue Fog. I almost said Frog. Let's begin at the end. Let's bring an end to this Kavfire. Yes, we will. Okay. Unless I wouldn't go there, but that's just me. Kavfire, you're here. Good. Our crystal couriers have just left the camp. Plan simple. The caravan will head towards the processing plant, but conveniently break an axle before reaching the east watchtower. We three will set up for our position nearby and wait for Tristan to take bait. I had this driver complaining long and loud about the lack of a suitable escort for his precious cargo, so we can be relatively sure that an attack will come. I trust you need no further explanation. Head to your assigned position and do your best to keep out of sight. Okay. Ah, it burns! It burns! I don't think that's Tristan. And it sounds like to me. Talk to me, soldier. I live. I live, Captain. He popped right out of thin air. Took me by surprise. He's an Elgin. An Ascian. For those who actually played the quest line, the sound of them teleporting here is very distinctive. That happened to me. Another man in just in Dark Road stepped through some manner of portal and failed me through spells. My position also came under attack, not only judging by the ease with which I dispatched him, but I never foreseen such a teleportation matrix. No, it can't be. Do you know this man captain of? This is Caden, Tristan for the Bathau. He was tempered, slain. And now both siblings have disappointed me. I should have expected more care in choosing my pawns. An Asian, a black one, so he's basically a pawn. An Asian, that voice. You were the one who taught Tristan the art of summoning. Have you come to inflict yet more misery upon the world? Tristan, yes. That was the other end. I hoped to granted him knowledge of elegant magics, that he might unleash his wrath against the primals. Alas, he was all too easily vanquished. No matter, the Bringer of Light has proven a more than adequate replacement for my failed Godslayer. With every primal you kill, the Beastman's fervor grows even hotter. We need but supply the tribes with crystals. Watch as they summon even more terrible deities. Ascian of the 12th Chalice. When the Commercial Care reaches peaks, the world shall be drowned in darkness. Our master shall rise again. He's gone. But we should be gone as well. I shall see that my shoulder is treated to you for his wounds, then wait you outside the Hall of Flames. It's getting more and more, suspicious. I believe some reassessment is in order. We now know that the Black Robe menace we thought to be Tristan was actually his brother Caden, and remained puppet under control of Anasian. Both of those were present at each defeat, so King Dora too would have been staying with the private lessons, which, if I understand correctly, would be explain his ability to command the E-Guy. For that assistant to read the lad's court and press him to service as his pet summoner, I shall see the Black Guards suffer for cruel depravity. The Paragon has many crimes which we must answer, but we must move with greater caution. The power of these mortals is not to be underestimated. What immortals? They're all dead! Oops, spoiler. I return to Granada and redouble my efforts to decipher the remaining tombstones. We cannot face an action unprepared. Okay. We now, I could have tranced all night. Dancing Wolves has seemed impatient to confront you for your, to confront your elusive enemy. So we get the enter trace. Upgrades ether charge to different trace. Okay. Kavfire, if you have come for a word of the essence of your little progress to report. We did, however, hold a service for Kellen. I assembled the soldiers from his old unit and together created mains to the priests of Thrall. As for the Durgan trade routes, there's still the odd raid by bandits or beastmen, but not then involved men in black robes. I must confess, I am at a loss of how we must track our foe. Have you spoken with your I believe she has confirmed she'll with you. Yes, let us go to Granada. Kavfire, there you are. We must discuss. I've been engrossed with my studies. You are see, seeking every advantage for craft with the Ascians. As I struggle to unveil the ancient knowledge of the tombstones, I have unlocked a good measure of mysteries, including the reason why you were unable to call forth Reverend Egai. When you summon an avatar, you draw upon your body's reserve of ether to grant life and form, which is known as the Genji. That much you know. I had, however, overlooked the simple fact that our circulars are finite. Thus, the magnitude of the AI that you are able to summon is limited by the extent of your own life force. Simply put, if the AI is too powerful, then summon fails. But not to despair, the summons of you guys have a method by which might curve this ether limitation. Rather than attempt to summon a separate physical manifestation of a certain ego, the most accomplished mages discovered that far less ether was required to infuse themselves with the presence of a primal panel. This technique, which a summoner achieves this heightened state of, was known as a trance. What you say? What say you, Kavfire? Shall we see if you uh, can master this particular method? It may even allow you to contend with a paragon, but not if the essence is a ordinary paragon. No, we must set our sights on the most potent entry, the most fierce. I speak of the elder primal Bahamut. On the day of the calamity, the dragons vanished into explosion so massive that ether was carried to the far corners of you. Among many others, have already been touched by its essence. All that remains is for the ritual in place, steeped in Bethesda's energy, and you should be able to enter the trance of the dread form. As for the setting foot, which within the only suitable location, I believe Captain Wolf consists of, shall we pay him a visit? So you made me come all the way here to go back. Wow. Wow. Honestly, I wish these people could get banned already. Really, you come up with a name like that, they're probably getting banned. You just want to make a little bit of profit before people get banned. Here is certainly not one to do things by half. She permits me to help gain the entry to an ancient wasteland of the Kennedy Flats. Flats are history territory jointly emerged by the three members of the Nation of Roger, and attempting to earn full marriage to the area is a bureaucratic nightmare. As Mass Hands, I'm only able to secure permission to visit the Immortal Flames Airship landing. If you wish to enter the flat, probably will have to do so on the cover of night. Prepare yourself for a tenuous journey, then make your way to landing here in Udall. I have one of our elite flyers standing by. Okay, good to know. Airship landing. That's the one another benefit you get by just going and unlocking all the nodes is you can do stuff like that instead of having to go close to the teleportation and then walk there. I I'll follow you to the front door of the flats, but they're as far as you're authorized to go. Stay in the landing or face the consequences. Well, and keep in mind, at this point in time, we're still technically wanted by Udall. I think. I hopefully we don't have to sneak around. So this is what became the colony flat. Never before I was sensed such tainted ether. Let's not longer Kavfire turn your mind to Bahamut's terrible majesty. Allow his power to seep into your very being. Nothing you may need to deepen your meditations. Do you truly attempt to harness the might of Bahamut, the essence of the Elder Primal? Shall tear your immortal flames asunder. Chaos reigns in the presence of power, but you, light bringer of light, can be allowed to shine no brighter. Come and dust in the endless waters of the 12th chalice. Okay, so we have a healer, a tank, and a DPS. Well, what do... Let's do this. Let's use time to get started, people. Even again. Oh. Alright. One more. Okay. I think now we have the power of Bahamut. I did not bleh, appreciate this. You should have not been able to complete the meditation until such stress. You're outnumbered 3-1. You have a summoner, a guardian, and a conjurer ready to bust in your butt. I should not underestimate you again. Our next meeting shall be our last bringer of light. We did it. We faced the Paragon and lived. It's all thanks to you, Kavfire, and your towering might of Bahamut, now that you command. Despite the elegance and turns, we achieved what we came for. But I'm afraid this is not a place to live. Let's return to a land before dawn finds us in forbidden territory. I might have to change my hairstyle. Yes. The one thing that sucks about returning from the airship landing is the way we have to go back. There's no teleporter there. That's fine. Uh, the rise and fall of a gentleman. We have reason to rejoice, my friends. Its genes are inclined to sit them true. Went unnoticed by my superiors, and more importantly, received the upper hand in a battle against the Nastian. The trance did not appear most effective against arm. Did appear most effective against our mortal foe. For such a hurried night work, we managed to reap quite a harvest indeed. Aye, but it's a pity the bastard fled when he did. I would like to have settled the score then and there. This was the best captain. If we truly defeated the Astian, then we left prepared to destroy him utterly, body and soul. Dreadrone trance. Okay. Now once the check mark goes away, yep. Let's check on my retainers real quick. Yeah, let's go to the area real quick. And we can wait the minute or two it takes for them to actually do the thing. No, let's wait the 1 minute or so, and then we can get on with what we're doing. Uh, continue on. Let's get more ice crystal. Yeah, they're crystals, yeah. I think a 1,000 should be enough for a little while. Okay, and that I think, let me check, because they're all about the same level. Based on, yeah, I think they should be, level 60 after this. And I believe I have a treasure load of, oh, not that one. Oh, I did have a treasure load. That's right, I bought a bunch of craft um of stuff of like mining of like um high gold or whatever they're called. Let me actually, yeah, I bought a lot of these high gold Krelda. Yeah, there's nothing more, but then again, it gives me half my ability. Um, um, a flare for the dramatics. So this one we get the college attire, and we get the ethic flare. Kavfire, I was about to send for you questions. Should be here any moment. Oh, we are all here. I've been pondering some medical physical theories, and we should discuss my conclusion with the both of you. Ever since our battle on the flats, the memory of our adversary fleeing the field has been preying upon my mind. According to science and their research, the Peregrines are effectively immortal. They are said to be etheric energies with no physical form of their own, and said possessing mortal hosts after mortal hosts, and endless progression down the ages. But once Kavfire had acquired the Drumline trace, the haste which the Aether withdrew did not seem to me the action of being one who harbors to fear of death. Thus, I propose question: could it be that the Skull Chalice and his Black Moon brethren are not Prince in the art obsession as their failed masters. At the time of battle, our bodies were only available hosts nearby, assuming he also lacks the security facilities to the space betwixt worlds. I suspect that our foe suddenly seemed from an innate inability to force the soul into other living vessels. That would be explain much, including the reason why he chose the deceased Caden to serve as his puppet. I believe the theory is sound. Should we put it to test, if we were able to lure the 12th chalice to location devoid of any potential host, then we might succeed in destroying him for good. Then what we are waiting for, we must be in the right plan to draw Villain from hiding. Not so fast, Captain Wolf. We must first attain the means by which we can ensure that a mighty coup de grace delivered before he has the chance to retreat. Kavfire. There is a passage within the last tombstone that describes how the power of a trance can unleash into a single devastating blast. The technique, however, was not explained. According to my research, it's only been learned from a forbidden book found on the shelves of the Great Google Library. Fruits Library would require a long purchase of over the far into the wilds of the hinterlands, but I believe we three are up to the task. Shall we be on our way then? The key to defeating the 12th Caliph will soon be within our grasp. Yes, just show. Do 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 do. Hmm. Oh, they're called clusters. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Where exactly is this freaking thing? Oh. What? This is one of the reasons why I hate this freaking place. That's one of the places that I hate the freaking most because I have to travel from all the way across the map and technically a different location just to get there. It's a little annoying. While we're at it, let's repair our gear. Yeah, as you see, I have a lot of quests in here that need doing. I think this one's more appropriate. Let me open another can of soda. Next one is Code Red. The previous one was Pepsi. Just straight up Pepsi. Oh, I was still on the beast. I might as well explore this area since I'm gonna be in a neighborhood. I don't think I've ever been in that little thing over there. From the cut, what I remember from the cutscene that showed it, it was very, very unique. Yeah, I can't climb no. I can't. If I didn't have flying, I would have to travel from this way, travel all the way across here, go up this bridge. That would have taken me at least 10 to 15 minutes just to get here. Yes, let's proceed. Now that we all arrived, we can enter the library and begin our search for this forbidden tome. You strayed far from the safety of city's foolish mortals, for whatever you can be planning. Again, always he arrives at the worst possible moment. This is no coincidence of fear, and this time he leaves not chance. Oh, and he brought friends. Oh, goody! Fire there, a little, stone there, a little lightning. It was amusing at first to watch you stumble like clumsy children, but too interested of your dabbling. Those who will not dance upon our palms shall be crushed within our fists. No more shall you endure your bidding insolence. There can be no rival to the encroaching darkness. You have earned the ire of Elbrea's most loyal servant. Did you imagine that the battle ended with our master's defeat? Stand now, bring a light, and suffer the pain of our retribution. Would it not be wiser to retreat and seek the tome another day? They might have forced no such. Stand and fight, or we die. It's a 4-on-3 fight. Let's go. They're already. Good, finally. Yes, how? We were raised on precaution by Labrea himself. You defeated my master, brain of light. Perhaps it is meet that you strength was bound before us. But the day will come. You will not escape us to sign our hand. Yet now, Kappa, unleash your power! KO! Flawless victory! Wow! It is done. The Paragon is no more. And most impressive skill, but when did you learn how to cast it? Did you not first require the lever's tome? She fooled us! My Polish cat. But in order to deceive one's enemies, it is best to begin with one's friends. There was never such a book. All that Kavfire needed, all that Kavfire truly required was the catalyst of battle to focus his energies. Why are these cat people like so devious? You know, first, what's her name? The Scion lady. Keep on calling her name. Um, I know that once the Aston observed us traveling towards this library, he would assume we sought some long buried wisdom. He could not risk leaving Kavfire to gain even greater power. And so this entire journey was a phase. I tried to lure him into the wilds. Well, he certainly had me fooled. Remember never to cross which with you. Never cross which with you, Maria. She's a cat person. Okay. Uh, Together we have achieved something which few people can boast. The feat of Panacea. Now, never can I have accomplished this feat alone. Thanks to your action, Tristan's case can also be put to rest. Long have I been taunted by horrors of that Ifrit mission, but at least I feel a measure of peace. I will turn to Uda and have a gravestone for Tristan laid beside his brothers. We may not have his bones, but it would be a place where the survivors of his unit can pay his respect to the man he once was. I bid you farewell, my friends. May we meet again under happier circumstances. I too would extend my gratitude, Kavfire. In addition to an untold slaughter, you have prevented summoning tragic history from repeating itself in a new age. You must take a greater precautions against this ancient art falling into the wrong hands. I will work on my college in the Suns and be sure that the spreading of summoning is closely monitored. If only we can uncover at least a lasting solution to the primal predicament, there must be a way to break this self-protecting cycle, meeting foes with force. As for myself, I shall continue my research into the primals and submarine and offer the scions whatever I am able. Enter our password cost again, Kavfire. This concludes the summon quest for Final Fantasy XIV. Heavens Forward, in order to take the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must nurture the park chief Final Fantasy Stormblood to your service account. You must complete the main series quests to forward your fate. Once you've done so, the next quest will be able to install. Yeah. Soul Summoner 2. Okay. So first, before we actually do that, let's first head back to the Tornado's command. The reason why we're going to do so is so that I can actually switch out the gear for this. And I think we should be at like 9,000, 900,000 something. Yeah, 9,000. I think it's fine. Good enough. So, let's actually open my long. Yeah, let's turn in these stuff that I actually either can't use, so I can just put everything in. Do I get a weapon with that set? Nope, I do not. Since I'm here, might as well just put these in. I really wish we could do this much easier. Yeah, let's not do anything with that because I don't have the permission to do so because I'm only a basic member, I think. Oh, we are so freaking close. Yeah, I'm only a new member. Okay. Okay, let's double check this. I have plenty of space and all that. No, not there. I wish you can have more than 800. Okay. I'm not gonna upgrade my book or my accessories quite yet, because honestly, there's no point. Um, because uh, I basically only lose them for one level and then have to return them. Let's see, who do I get? I don't. I don't think that she's one of the ones I'm looking for. Let me look at that real quick. No, she's not. So dismiss, don't need her. Dismiss. Don't I have an archer? Let me look at that. Uh, I might just do it because that's archer's a level higher. So. But then yeah, no. Dismiss. I'm sorry, dude. I like his armor, but beyond that, no. Uh, no. No, my one. Double checking. I think that's all. Yeah. What I'm trying to do is because I have a list of like the best people for squadrons. And I'm gonna do that. Okay, so let's get back to the summoning quest list really quick. So I have 4 done, 4 more. If I can get 70, I can get 5. Um, let's wait. Um, and since they have level 6, since my gear score is that high, I might be able to get into different dungeons. Because every time I do this roulette, I always get like some bad one. I only need 1.6 mil XP, and then I'm level 70. And then the real grinding begins. Um, I am not doing uh, the button front ever again. Yes, I know you can get a lot of XP from doing that. I'm not doing it because it is a pain in the behind to do it. And if you're trying to do it solo, especially on a magic caster, you're screwed. Um, I should be able to get this done in less than 13 minutes. So uh, it's nice having another job class that I'm leveling. Will I ever use the scholar? Maybe, maybe not. If I do, I will probably only do it for the achievements. Gladiator might do. Marauder might do. Dark Knight, no. I've heard so much shit about the Dark Knight, it's not even funny. Gunbreaker, maybe. Conjurer, I think that turns into the White Mage, no. That one's, I think, a hard one, and then the Sage one is a difficult one to do. So when I get to 70, I will be doing a combination of quests, fates, and hunts to level up. Quests, this will include the magic DPS quest line thing that you get for doing Shadowbringer. And then you also have yeah. And part of me is just looking at the crafting stuff that I need to do. One of the reasons why I'm actually getting farming wind crystals is that 8 crystals for one thing of horse chestnut lumber. That's ridiculous. Um, real quick. So that's 6. So that's 7. That's 6. Do I have the... I do not have the Colian one. 7 I don't think I have. Yeah. Oh, I actually have the book for that one. That's 9, which you have to be 80 in. I believe I am. Huh? Oh, that's right. 85 is for 9. Oh, that's right. Oh, I already have that one. What about... That one I don't have. Oh, I have that one. Sweet. Okay. So I need to do these 3. I may just make these, for my essay. Because I can. It's better than just clogging up in my inventory. My, inventory for so long. So, I get a magic bed. Oh, that's cool. That's cool as heck, actually. Ooh, another one that's cool. Um, one of these days I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna work on the anything for like the block mage. Again, I'm not gonna do because um the block mage doesn't have the one thing I want in a magic caster. And that's the ability to heal and res. And now some people think, oh, why do you need that in a magic caster? Well, because there's been many occasions, and this has happened over my many years in playing games like Final Fantasy, where if a person can res and then it's not a healer, it's actually a plus side. It's so, for example, this happened. Like it was like one of my last raids in World of Warcraft. Hey, Reagan, how are you doing, man? Yeah, back in like one of my last raid. I think it was like my fourth or fifth last raid that I did in World of Warcraft. Um, I was playing a. I was playing my. I think I was playing my Death Knight. And the Death Knight, if memory serves, it was either my Paladin or my Death Knight. One of them has the ability to res. I don't think they have that ability anymore. During combat, it does have a long cooldown, and you can only use it once per fight. But it's very, very helpful. So in the fight, one of the tanks got a hit with a bit of a lag, and got hit with a massive attack spell or something, and went down. Well, the healers were trying to heal everyone else that got hit with splash damage. So while the healers were doing that, I said I can heal. I can res the tank if you guys need it, and sure enough, yeah, and I was able to do it. Now, what raid was this? I don't remember. This was a long ass time ago, but it's very helpful to be able to res. Now, in Final Fantasy 14, there isn't a cooldown on res. It has, for me, it has an almost 8-second cast time, but its recast is 2.3 seconds, which is very helpful. Especially if you're doing a raid and your healers are busy doing something else. It's very helpful to be able to do that. Now, my cast time is not as fast as a healer's, because the healer can do it like 5 seconds, I believe. But it allows me to res a player while they're healing the tanks or healing the rest of us, which is very, very useful, and I love that. And the Black Mage does not have that ability. And again, I will eventually, at some point, level, the Black Mage. Will it be a priority? No. It'll probably be something I do every once in a while, just for the kick of it. You know, if I'm waiting on someone, I will just do something to level it up. So right now, the race for my magical range DPS is either going to be the summoner, which I like, and the red mage. Now, I haven't played much of the red mage. One aspect that I love about the red mage is it's also a melee character. You can do melee in it, right? That's how they were described in the original Final Fantasy, right? They are described with the ability to do melee damage as well as magical, which is huge. Okay, we have the dungeon. What dungeon do we have? We will find out. Frick, is this the hard? I think this is the hard version of this dungeon. Yes, it is. This one's fine. I don't mind the hard one. Oh, I don't have that ability because this is a level 50 dungeon. Nice for skipping these guys. Alright, let's go. And stop throwing stuff at me, bunnies! Turn need a rabbit stew. Alright, alright. Alright, come on, come on, come on. He's almost down, he's almost down! I think the reason why I got so little XP is because, I'm like over level for this shit. I'm 19 levels higher than I'm supposed to be. Alright, we have the last one. I don't remember this fight at all. This is like my second time doing this one. Oh shit. Can the tank handle this? Maybe. If the DPS can stay alive for a little bit longer. Come on, DK. You can do this. Ah, shit. Let's do this. And we were so freaking close. Freaking that. It was that freaking sand pillar, so I think I need to stay on the rocks. And as far away from them as freaking possible. Oh shit. What the fuck did I do? Oh my god, I think the tank DC'd. Shit. So I'm a million away. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here. I need to deal with I'm gonna watch anime, enjoy my day off. So I'll catch you all later, and have a nice day. Kavfire signing off.